Hey everyone, thought I would play Inside Pitch on the PC. I've got a 1977 matchup between the New York Yankees and the Boston Red Sox. The Yankees are 41-21 in the replay, and Boston is 30-29. It'll be Catfish Hunter versus Bill Spaceman Lee, and I'll try to explain the best I can how the game works. First, the lineup for the Yankees. Leading off and playing second base is Willie Randolph. Batting second and playing center field is Mickey Rivers. Batting third and playing catcher, the captain, Thurman Munson. Batting fourth and playing first base is Chris Chambliss. Batting fifth and DHing is Cliff Johnson. Batting sixth and playing right field is Reggie Jackson. Batting seventh and playing left field is Lou Piniella. Batting eighth and playing third base is Greg Nettles. And batting ninth, the shortstop Bucky Dent. On the mound for the Red Sox is Bill Lee. In the replay, he's 2-4 with a 6.45 earned run average. Real life that year, he was 9-5 with a 4.43. So Willie Randolph will step in. He's batting .263 with a homer and 20 runs batted in the replay. So we roll on Bill Lee's card. We get a 6 and a 2, and an ET question mark means there's a possible error on the throw. So if it's a fly ball to the outfield, there will be no error in the throw because they'll make the catch, but this will be for the infield. So now we roll, and it's a 3 and a 4, and it is an error check, ground ball to first. Bill Lee's error rating is 1 through 5 in parentheses, so if it's a 1 through a 5, it is an error. 6 through 20, it will not be an error. So we go 3, 4. It is a 10, so there is no error, and Bill Lee makes the play. And Randolph grounds out to the pitcher. Mickey Rivers, 281, 6 homers, 25 runs batted in. We have a 1-6, which is a blank card, so we go to the batter's card to resolve the at-bat. And a 6-1 will be a base hit into center field, S8. So Rivers is on, and now the game engine wants us, the strategy roll is to steal. Randolph has a 13 stolen base rating. The 10 is within 1 to 13, so he successfully steals. So Munson is up, batting .347, 3 homers, 30 runs batted in. Now Rivers is in scoring position. It is a 5-3, and against the lefty, it would have been a strikeout possibility. Against a righty, it's blank, so it's just a blank, and we roll on Munson's card. And a 3-3 is going to be a line out to Hobson, and we'll see if Rivers gets doubled off. And he does not. No double play. Chris Chambliss is now the batter, batting .321 with 11 homers, 37 runs batted in. It's a 5-5, possible strikeout. The 8 is within the 1 to 11. They add, for Fenway Park, you add a +1, so that was really a 10. And in Fenway Park, you add +1, so it's an 11. It's still within the strikeout range. Click there, inning is over. So we go to the bottom of the first. The Yankees nothing, and the Red Sox come into bat. Leading off for the Red Sox is shortstop Rick Burleson. Batting second is center fielder Fred Lynn. Batting third is the DH, Jim Rice. Batting fourth is the left fielder, Carl Yastrzemski. Batting fifth is the catcher, Carlton Fisk. Batting sixth, the first baseman, George Scott. Batting seventh, the right fielder, Bernie Carbo. Batting eighth, the third baseman, Butch Hobson. And batting ninth, the second baseman, Denny Doyle. The Red Sox have a really good hitting team. Pitching was their problem in 1977, but they could hit. Catfish Hunter is the pitcher. He is 4-2 with a 3.18 ERA in the replay. He was 9-9 with a 4.71 ERA in 1977 in the real season. So Burleson will step in. He's batting .233 with no homers and 21 runs batted in. It's a 6 and a 3. That would be a single if the pitcher is tired, but he's got 28 batters to go before he's tired, so it's just a blank. This will light up yellow. Some pitchers have a special K rating. If the 20-sided die down here was a 1 or a 2, that would be a strikeout. But that's a 14, so it's not. It's a 2 and a 6. That is a question mark. So now there's another part on the card here where you check, and the roll is a 15. And a 15 is a triple, 13 to 18. So you click on T, and Burleson leads off the game with a triple. You have the option of the infield depth, playing normal in, halfway, corners in. We're going to play back because it's the first inning. Fred Lynn will step in, batting just .210. 5 homers, 20 runs batted in. So runners at third, nobody out. A 6-6 is a W+. That is a walk. 14 is within the 1 to 18. So now there's runners at first and third with nobody out for Jim Rice. He's batting .343 with 13 homers, 49 runs batted in. It's a 4-2, and Jim Rice, against right-handed batting, 1 to 19 is a home run. So if we click here, the 8 is well within the 1 to 19, and the Red Sox have a 3-0 lead. So a triple, a walk, and a home run, the first 3 batters in, and Boston leads 3-0. Carl Yastrzemski's now batting, .254, 10 homers, 38 runs batted in. 5-1. It would be a walk if he was tired, but it is a strikeout possibility. The 2 is within 1 to 6. Yastrzemski strikes out, and that's the first out. Carlton Fisk is up, .319, 9 homers, 29 runs batted in. It's a 1-2, possible error on the ground. The 20 is above the 1 to 2. 2-5 is a single past Nettles, so we don't check the error. And it is a base hit, and Carlton Fisk, Catfish Hunter not doing a very good job here in the first inning. Here's George Scott, another good hitter, .278, 10 homers, 43 runs batted in. This could get ugly early. 4-4. He's a righty, so that'll be a star, which is an automatic out. That is a fly ball to Piniella. Runner holds. 2 outs. Bernie Carbo is now up. .270, 2 homers, 11 runs batted in. It's 2-5. 2 stars is an automatic out. It's a grounder to Randolph, and the inning's over. The Red Sox score 3 runs on 3 hits. After 1, it's 3-0 Boston. All right, top of the second. Bill Lee back on the mound. Cliff Johnson, the batter. He's batting .305 with 10 homers and 27 runs batted in. I believe he came over from the Houston Astros in a trade. 6-3 to a righty, it's a blank. 3-6 against the lefty, that's going to be a double. So a leadoff double for Johnson. Here's Reggie, batting .316 with 10 homers and 32 runs batted in. 3-6 is a blank. Another 3-6 is a grounder to second. Green here advances. As you can see here, we'll ground out runner on second. Runner advances on balls hit to first, second, or catcher. So he advances, and there's 1 out. And the Yankees have a runner at third with 1 out. Here's Piniella batting a .385 clip, 4 homers, 19 RBIs. The Red Sox will keep the infield back. 3-4 against a righty is a blank. And a 5-1 is a grounder to short. So now we're going to decide if Johnson's going to go, but he doesn't have a very good base running rating. So let's see, 5-1, it's hit to short. So is the runner at third going to try to score? Let's see. I believe 1-4 means it is a he'll score. 5-6 means he doesn't. So yes. Will the defense try for the auto out at first? Yes. So they'll allow Johnson to score to take the out. So it is now 3-1. And sorry about the logos here. They had an update to the game, and the logos, for some reason, got kind of messed up. So we don't see the score here, but you can see it here. It's 3-1. And that'll bring up Greg Nettles, who is batting .295 with 21 home runs already. 53 runs batted in. 5-5 is a possible strikeout. 12 is just beyond the 1 to 11, so it's not. It's a 3-4, and it's another ground ball to Doyle. The inning's over. Yankees get one back. Butch Hobson will lead off, batting .312 with 10 homers and 36 runs batted in. 6-2 is a ballpark roll. Anytime you see this @ symbol, now the card changes to Fenway Park. In Fenway Park, you can hit some home runs. The 20 is above the 1-2, so it's not a strikeout. 3 and a 2 is a question mark again. This time, though, it is a high number. It's an 18. And 17-20 is just a fly ball. So he flies out to Piniella for 1 out. Here's Denny Doyle, batting .233 with no homers and 14 runs batted in. It's a 5-3. It's a possible walk. It's not. 19 is ahead of the 15. I believe what happens is they add 10 to the walk. And you can see here in Fenway -2. So that would be a 17, but they take 2 away for Fenway Park, so it's a 15. Wouldn't have been a walk anyway. Once again, the 20 now against lefties is just a roll of 1. 2-1 is a fly ball to left. Piniella makes the play again. Burleson will lead off, or bat third. His first time up, he tripled and scored. It's a 5-6. Against a righty, that's a blank. 5 is above the 1-2. 6 and a 5 is going to be a ground out versus a righty. If it was a left-handed batter, he would have got a left-handed pitcher, he would have gotten a single. So he grounds out to Nettles to end the inning. Bucky Dent will lead things off. Red Sox fans know all about him. He's batting .275 with 5 homers and 17 runs batted in. Bill Lee still has 18 men to go before he's tired. It's a 6-2. It's a possible error on a throw. 3-1 is **1, which is up here. There's the **, so 1 is a grounder to Doyle. Doyle's error rating is 1 through 6, so if it's above a 6, it's not an error. And I guess it's not an error. I'm not sure why there wasn't an error check. All right, so the inning's over. Willie Randolph will lead things off in the third. It's a 1-6 and a 1-3, and that's a base hit to lead off the inning. Strategy wants a hit and run, so Mickey Rivers is the batter. We click hit and run, and here is the hit and run. Checks. And if the batter does strike out, we're going to check the stolen base rating. So the hit and run is a 3-6. It's a blank, so we go to Mickey's card, and a 2-1 is just a pop-up. So nothing's going to happen. He pops up to first, and Willie goes back. Here's Thurman Munson. It's a 4-1 at Fenway Park. 3 and a 6 is a base hit to right. Now we have a 6 roll here, so we check the second die, which is a 2, and it says here the lead runner is thrown out. So we know, even though that's a green, he's the lead runner, he's going to be thrown out. And that is the inning. So he gets thrown out at third. We go to the bottom of the third. Freddie Lynn will lead things off. It's 2-2, possible home run. But the 14 against lefties, Catfish only is a roll of 1-3. He doesn't give up that many home runs. 14 is well beyond there, so we don't check this at all, even if it's within 1-12, which it wasn't anyway. 2 and a 4, though, is a base hit, so Freddie Lynn leads off with a single. Here's Jim Rice, who had the big 3-run homer in the first. 6-3 is a blank, because Catfish still has 17 hitters to go before he's tired. It's a 19, which is above 1-2. 5-5 is another base hit. Red here, only 5 or 6 could he go from first to third. That's a 3, so he stays. So it's now first and second with nobody out for Yaz. It's 2-2, possible home run. The 1. Very low roll, within 1-3, so if this is a 1-15, it's going to be 6-1. It is. It's a 9. So we resolve it by clicking green, and the Red Sox power on full display as they have now taken a 6-1 lead. Now, even though he has 15 more batters to go before he's tired, his pull rating is 0. He's just ineffective. He's not tired, and it's only the bottom of the third, so we'll see if he can right the ship and give us a couple of more innings before we have to go to the bullpen. Here's Carlton Fisk. And Carlton Fisk strikes out. And George Scott is the batter, so it's a 2-4. It'll be a range play. We'll check the fielder's range. It's a 6-3, which is a star 5 grounder. So now we'll check the range for Willie Randolph. 1 through 5, he'll make the play. It is a 5, so he does make the play. 2 outs for Bernie Carbo. 4-4 is a blank for a lefty. And a 3-4 is a base hit to center. So Hunter getting roughed up already. 6 runs, 7 hits, 2 3-run home runs. Here's Butch Hobson. It's 2 and a 3. And he strikes out to end the inning. But the Red Sox pick up 3 runs on 4 hits. We go to the 4th. All Boston, 6-1. Chambliss will lead things off. We'll see if the Yankees can get anything going. And they will get a leadoff walk. Here's Cliff Johnson, who's 1 for 1 with a double, and he scored the Yankees' run. 1-6. Then a 2-2 is a grounder to third. Could be a double play. It is a double play. The 2 is within 1 to 5. Double play. Here's Reggie. 5 and a 3. And Reggie does strike out. And he does there. Bottom of the 4th. We'll see how much longer we can keep Catfish going. That's not a good start. That's a leadoff walk. Here's Burleson. 1 through 3. That is a grounder. Second could be a double play. The 4 is within 1 to 5. It is a double play. 2 outs for Freddie Lynn. 2-3 is a blank. And a 4-4 is a fly ball to Pinella to end the inning. So we go to the 5th. Here's Lou Pinella to lead off. 4-1 is a roll for Fenway. And a 2-4, he finds the out amidst all the possible home runs. He grounds it to Hobson. 1 out. Greg Nettles. 5-6. And that's a lefty K, and 7's within 1 to 11, so that's a strikeout. 1-3 is a double question mark, so we check here. So against a right-handed batter, it'll be a single 1 to 13. If it's not, then we roll on Bucky Dent's card. So 1-3 is a 19, so that's out of 1 to 13. Dent grounds it to short to end the inning. Jim Rice will lead off. He's 2 for 2 with a home run, 3 runs batted in, 2 RBIs. See if Catfish can get through 5. And he is going to strike out Jim Rice. So there's 1 out. It's a 5-1. 7 just beyond 1 to 6. So Yastrzemski flies to right to Reggie. 2 outs. 6-5 is possible hit by pitch. His hit by pitch is 10. His rating's -1, so I believe that's going to drop to 9. So we'll see what happens. Although it is a 5, so it's most likely going to be a hit by pitch. It is a hit by pitch. George Scott, 1-1, is a walk. So now Catfish is getting down 4 more batters before he's tired. Let's see if he can get that final out. Here's Bernie Carbo. 1-4, could be trouble. Fenway Park roll. 6-5, though. He got the out. Fly ball to Reggie to end the inning. We go to the top of the 6th. The Red Sox are cruising 6-1. Top of the order. Billy has 8 more batters before he gets tired. That is a blank. 6-3 is a fly ball to Carbo. There's Mickey. 1-5 is a range play. 3-4 is a fly ball to right. His range is 3. 1 to 3 makes the play. It's a 2, so he does make the play. 2 outs. Here's Thurman Munson. 1 through 6. Or 1 and a 6, sorry. 6 and a 2. Thurman grounds out to Doyle. So Bill Lee pitching a good game. All right, so we're going to take We've got righty, lefty, righty, lefty. It doesn't really matter who you put in. We're going to go to the bullpen. And really, the only guys that they have that they use a lot are Dick Tidrow and Sparky Lyle. Guidry's a starter. We're going to go to Dick Tidrow. He can give us some innings because he's got 10 batters before he's tired. So Dick Tidrow will now come in and pitch. And he is 3-3 with a 1.95 earned run average. You can see 69 in the third innings. He's got decent numbers. ERA much lower than his real-life ERA. So Butch Hobson will step in. It's a 5 and a 6. It's a blank. 1 and a 6 is a ground ball to Chambliss. 1 out. Here is Denny Doyle. It's a 1-1. And a 3-6 is a grounded to Randolph. Rick Burleson, 2 and a 5. Possible homer for a lefty, but it's a righty, so it's a blank. And a 4-6, though, is a 2-out single to right field. Here's Fred Lynn. It's 2-4. And he walks him. So he got the first 2 outs. Now, the strategy says to steal, but the Red Sox are up by 5. If you add 5 in the inning, that's 11. Maker of the game doesn't want you. You can do whatever you want, but it's recommended that since the run differential in the innings add up over 10, you don't want to do that. So they're up by 5. They're not going to steal. So it's a 3-5. It's a blank for the right-hander. 5-6, and he gets Rice to pop out to Dent to end the inning. So we go to the 7th. This should be the last inning for Bill Lee. He's pitched a really good game. 6 innings, 1 run, 4 hits, a walk, and 3 strikeouts. As you can see, his ERA is high, so this is a rare good start for him. So we'll see what he can do against Chambliss. 3 and a 4. He strikes him out. Here's Cliff Johnson. It's 2 and a 6. He's probably going to walk him, and he does. Here's Reggie, who can make things interesting. 4-3, hit by pitch, no. 6-3 is a question mark 8. And Reggie Jackson, 15, home run with the question mark against the lefty is a home run. So Mr. October hits a 2-run shot. And suddenly it's 6-3. Let's see if Lee can get out of this inning, though. Here's Lou Piniella. It's 2-4. Against a righty, 6-3, and that's a double. So Bill Lee's getting in trouble now. 1 more batter before he's tired. Lefty versus lefty. Let's keep him in for this at bat. 2-3. Fenway Park roll. 6-4. Home run. It is a home run, and all of a sudden it is a 6-5 ball game, and that is it for Bill Lee. He was cruising. Now, Boston's bullpen is not the greatest in the world. So we are going to put in Mike Paxton to see if he can get 2 outs here in the 7th. And you can see Paxton, look at his ERA in 1977, it's a 3.83, but here it's 8.11. But it's got to even out eventually. He'll face Bucky Dent. It's a 3-6. That's another Fenway roll. And a 1-3, though, is the out. It finds the out column, so it's grounded to Doyle for 2 outs. Here's Willie Randolph. 3-4 is a K, and he does. He strikes him out, so Paxton does the job. But the Yankees pick up 4 runs on 3 hits, and now we have a game. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Red Sox 6 and the Yankees 5. Yastrzemski, Fisk, and Scott will lead things off against Tidrow. It's a 4-2. Possible error. 3-3 is a fly ball to right. Reggie's error rating is 1-10, so there's a 50% chance. But it's a 16, and he makes the play. 1 out for Fisk. 6-3, another possible error, but this time on the throw. 2-2 is a F9, so there is no error check. Reggie makes the play. Here's George Scott. It's a 5-4, another range play. And a 2-4 against a righty is a grounder to short. Dent is a 4, so 1 to 4 is an out. It is a 4, and he makes the play. Tidrow gets them out 1, 2, 3. We go to the 8th. 6-5. So it's Rivers, Munson, and Chambliss. Let's... Lefty, righty, lefty. Really, the only lefty they have is Ramon Hernandez, and he's not very good, so I'm going to stick with Paxton. Let's see if he can get an out here. It's a 5-1, which is a blank. A 4-4 is a grounder back to Paxton, so 1 away, so he's pitching well so far. Here's Thurman. It's a 5-5. 9 is above the 1 to 4 for the walk, so Thurman is going to get a base hit. So the tying run's at first, and the go-ahead run now is with Chris Chambliss, who does have 11 home runs. Let's see. Kind of walk the tightrope with Paxton. Let's bring in Ramon Hernandez, the lefty. 1-1 with a 5.67 earned run average. Walks quite a bit. We'll see what Chambliss can do. It's a 4-6, so that's blank. Roll on Chambliss. A 5-3 is a base hit. The runner's going to hold. So now the Yankees have runners at first and second, and now I'm going to take Hernandez out. We'll put in Tom Murphy. Red Sox bullpen not very good. Murphy 4-2 with a 4.89 earned run average. Here's Cliff Johnson. Let's just take a look at the bench. You got Del Alston and Carlos May lefties. Zieber and White are switch hitters. And then you've got righties, Fran Healy, Fred Stanley, and Paul Blair. We'll stick with Cliff Johnson. 6-3 is a blank on Murphy. 2-2 is a ground ball. Could be a double play. It's hit right at third. Will the defense try for the force at third or double play second to first? We're going to try the double play. And they got it. So Munson will go to third. And now that's it. Is that the end of the inning? It is the end of the inning because Mickey grounded out. So they got out of it. Now we go to the bottom of the 8th. Let's put in Sparky Lyle. And I think Piniella is not a very good left fielder. We could put in Roy White to replace him. So now Roy White, much better fielder with a 4 range. Because we want to try to keep this a 1-run game. And Roy White can hit too. All right, here's Bernie Carbo against Sparky Lyle. It's a 4-3. No wild pitch because there's nobody on, so we roll again. A 2-1, possible error. It's a 5-5. It's ground ball to Nettles, who one has a 6 error rating, so 1 to 6 is an error. It's a 5. He makes an error, and it is a 1-base error. And I don't know why that's saying please advance runners, because I did. He's on base with an error. Let's undo that and then get him at first anyway. You can't even press undo. That was... Maybe it was a 2-base error. Let me see. Let's undo this. So Carbo, we roll, and it was an error. And then it was a G5. But now it's saying no error. So I don't know what to do on that. capital fun here. We're going to undo that. We want to get him to first base. All right. Let's just do a blank and just say he got a base hit. How's that? Not sure what happened there. I'm pretty sure it was a one-base error. All right, so Butch Hobson now is the batter. 5-1. Struck him out. Sometimes errors pop up on this game, but overall it is a really good game. It's fun. It's different. And it's quick. I'm doing a video describing everything, so it's taking longer, but I can play games in 15 to 20 minutes. Here's Denny Doyle. It's a 3-1. It's not a home run. 3-3 is a fly ball to left, so there's 2 outs for Rick Burleson. 1-3, Fenway Park roll. And a 1-4 is not a home run. He flies out to right. We go to the 9th. The Red Sox are going to try to hold on. Let's see, Butch Hobson is a 1. Let's see if they've got anybody on the bench. They don't, so we'll stick with Hobson. We're going to take Murphy out and put in the closer. Bill Campbell had 31 saves. He's 4-5 with 10 saves here with a high 4.61 ERA. All right, so Reggie's going to step in. It's a 5-4, and Reggie is not hit by the pitch. 6-3 is a question mark. That is a 6. That's within the double range, so Reggie leads off with a double. Here's Roy White, who's batting for Pinella. 250, 3 homers, 32 runs batted in. Let's see what he can do. It's a 1-1, and he strikes out. Big strikeout. So there is now 1 out for Greg Nettles. 4 and a 3 is a fly ball to center. Reggie cannot advance. 2 outs now with runner at second. Bucky Dent, the batter. And we are going to pinch hit him with Del Austin. Pretty good time to have his first at bat. He batted .325 with a homer and 4 RBIs and 40 at bats. So let's see what Del Austin can do with 2 outs and Reggie at second. 1-6, he struck him out. And the ball game is over. The Red Sox hold on to defeat the New York Yankees 6-5 to improve to 31-29. The Yankees dropped to 41-22. I hope you enjoyed it. I know I didn't explain everything, but that's pretty much how the game works. And when you order a season online, you play every game. And it takes a while. I've done this over the course of months, and I'm only in June. So, with other projects that I do. But this is a fun one, and it's quick, it's easy, and it's got realistic stats. So that's it. The final score from Fenway Park in Boston. The Red Sox 6, the Yankees 5. Thanks for watching, guys.